game should still be very exciting.
Well, we have a symmetrical English, and I must say, whenever I had this position as white, I usually was playing for a3, b4. There are players who play e3, but then they get into the symmetrical positions after e6. I always thought they were balanced, and if I wanted to play a little bit, I'm going to say crazy. I don't know if that's...
As crazy as it can get in the English, right?
Check this out.
Oh, okay, that is truly crazy.
Bishop takes c3, b takes c3, queen c2. And I kid you not, you know where I'm putting my king?
Long.
Yes.
Oh.
It's very hard to get to my king.
This is a very serious idea, but these days they normally do it by starting with, let's say, d3, waiting for black to play e6.
Right.
And then it's even stronger.
Right.
Because the bishop on c8 is even more restricted. With the pawn back on e7, I think bishop takes 6, black just takes with a d pawn and doesn't really feel that inconvenienced. But once you've provoked e7, e6, bishop takes 6 is absolutely one of the more dangerous ways of treating this.
Yes. I don't know why my opponents were always anxious to capture towards the center.
Understandably so. Once again, notably, the way Alireza treats this is he is trying to give himself the best chance of blowing. Very strong players played those types of setups, bishop f5, queen e7, for now not committing to anything in the center. e7, e6 here is actually quite playable because we took the sting out of the d4, knight b5 idea. There's no knight d6 check anymore, so it's basically unplayable now. And play could continue e3, knight g7, d4 castles, and yes, we allowed e3 and d4, but it's not immediately obvious what white is supposed to do with it. Alireza instead goes knight f6 here, allowing d4, and says, Yugoslav attack anyone?
Right.
And I think he'll be slightly disappointed by Nodirbek's choice. It's, I think, currently the first choice of engine. The engine, shockingly to my eyes, does not seem to think quite as much better in the Yugoslav, although of course this is move 10 and you can't really trust those evaluations very much. But the Yugoslav, I don't know, in your times, and like the two of you's opinion, I remember when I first started watching people play this, the feeling was this cannot possibly be correct. For black, but it's very messy and people play it because they just expect to navigate it better than their opponents.
Exactly.
Is that how you feel about these positions?
Yeah, well, for sure. And it's hard to put it in perspective how many hours around the world grandmasters spend on these positions and the finessing the completely ruins his chances now. A loss, and that's it. He does not. He's no longer.
I don't think there's any way out of here. I mean, no way to even ask a pertinent question, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, you're out of moves. You gotta go king f5, knight e4, maybe king g6, but you just start picking up all the pawns.
Yeah, exactly. King f5, knight e4, c4, just
c4, knight g3 check.
knight g3 check.
And then we can take on c4, and that's very easily winning. King h4, knight f5 check.
King h4 and knight.
Knight f5 check.
Knight f1 might be with
Yeah,
you.
probably.
Well, no, g3. I made the worst move. Knight f1.
Yeah, now king d5. No, this is a draw.
This is a draw.
This is a draw.
We sacrificed a bit too early.
What did I do wrong?
Maybe e4 here? g3, knight e3?
That's also a draw. How are we not winning?
What?
I'm
As if
swindling
you steal a
you.
move from us?
I'm very good at stealing moves, truly.
10 seconds for Alireza down.
What?
7, 6, 5.
He's got to play king f5.
On
There's
the
no other.
move. Oh, he played g3.
Oh,
Just take that pawn.
But that is just completely lost.
that's very.
No, he wants king f5, king g4. And maybe the only thing that wins in that position is knight f1. It's poor.
Well,
No.
But knight
for
f1
Nodirbek,
is easy to play.
he's
So
grabbing
king
that.
d6, right?
King d6 is also weak.
He's grabbing that pawn as fast as he possibly can.
So king d6 is winning, knight f1 is winning. Everything else is a draw then. King d6, c4. And now the only thing, now.
No, it's not right. Oh yeah, he's played it now. I'm not getting updates, but
Knight.
you don't have updates either, right?
Well,
He has 10 minutes. He has 10 minutes to solve this study, and I think.
Knight takes g3.
He's played knight f1.
King to g4. Knight
I don't
to
think
f1.
he's using his time. He's so excited to win his
Game.
first game.
Exactly. So king f3, and this is it.
e4 is a draw. I think.
E4 is the one thing you don't want to do. You want to just take that pawn. He's done it. Now, because yes, you can win the knight. You can go king f2, king takes c5, but king takes f1. But now the pawn just goes ahead, so you have to move the pawn. King, similar story. You have to move the pawn.
It's on 4 cents, so it kind of
Similar story. And you're one move away from
works
the
out
queen.
perfectly. Knight
This is
to
just-
check, then knight b3.
And now we're ready to play e3, e4, and that's the handshake. Wow.
What
Tragedy
into
for
this game.
Alireza.
Yeah.
And for Nodirbek. Oh my gosh. I mean, there we have it, a handshake.
Big
Wow.
win for Nodirbek, and this eliminates Alireza from
Attention for the
Final
playoffs.
Four.
Yeah.
And MBL has officially qualified for the Final Four.
Well done. I
That's
feel more
usually-
sadness than I do elation. Sadness. Wow, I'm very happy that Nodirbek managed a victory in an otherwise forgettable tournament. Sorry.
Now things are also happening in the other game. I see a question mark on Lebon's move. It